You. All right, we're going back to that breaking news right now at 4. A Des Moines police officer shot by friendly fire. That officer is now recovering, and the suspect they're looking for is dead. It started as a domestic violence call about a mile away. Officers responded to that first call around 3:30 this morning at Southeast 35th Circle. The shooting happened on East Army Post Road after the suspect tried to drive away from officers. The officer is recovering at Unity Point. Tonight, KCCI has team coverage across Des Moines. Kayla James takes a look at the impact something like this has on the police community. Bo Bowman takes us to the scene of the initial call and what led up to all of this. But we begin with KCCI senior reporter Todd Magel. And Todd, you spoke to Des Moines Police Sergeant Paul Parizek this morning, hours after the officer was shot. What did he tell you about how this all happened?
Well, of course, it's quite a shock for Des Moines police, but this really all started with pretty much a routine call for police early this morning. It ended with a shootout here just behind me here. We're at East 45th and East Army Post Road. Take a look at some of the video that we shot earlier from Sky 8. It's the area where police say it all ended. Police say it actually started with a call about a man violating a no contact order at a home in this South Side neighborhood. Police arrived, they spotted the suspect's car, but then he took off, and the chase ended here near where we are, about a mile away from the original location. Police say the 45-year-old suspect crashed his car, ran into some bushes, turned, and then pointed his gun at his head. And then a second later, according to investigators, he then pointed the gun at the officers, who of course opened fire. They killed the suspect, but tragically, one of the officers was hit by friendly fire during the shootout.
You've got the elements you're dealing with out there. It's dark, there's loud noises. You've got someone who's produced a weapon, and you're in fear of your own life. And these things just happen so quickly and so fast.
Now, the entire episode was caught on videotape, according to Paul Parizek from Des Moines Police, but it can't yet be released for us to see. The officer shot, we're told, is a 37-year-old officer who's been on the Des Moines Police Force for 4 years. He was shot through the chest, but he is expected to survive. The 23-year-old officer was right out of Police Academy. He is the one who shot him, according to police, and he's only been on the street for about 10 months. And we're also told that he is on administrative leave. Now, KCCI's Kayla James is downtown now at Unity Point. Kayla, you spoke to a former Des Moines police sergeant. He shared how intense these standoff situations can be.
Yeah, that's right, Todd. Dave Murillo was with the force for a number of years before retiring back in 2013. He says he is so grateful that the officer is here recovering. He also says it's important for people to understand that situations like this, they are high stress, high emotion, and adrenaline charged. And that's something he says he knows from similar experience.
I was one of the first officers on scene for the Drake Diner homicides. There's officers converging onto that diner from all different directions. We're all coming in from different directions. What if that suspect, who would have caught him in the parking lot and gunfire would have happened? Crossfire, those situations happen.
Murillo says the first thing that comes to mind after hearing about something like this, especially for law enforcement members, is the shock and then immediately hoping the officer is okay. Murillo tells us today that hope extends to both officers, the one who is now recovering in the hospital and the other whose bullet accidentally struck the first officer. The darkness of this morning and the rain, Murillo says, can also play a role in just how difficult situations like this can be. So what comes next? Well, of course, the Iowa DCI has to do their investigation, but Murillo says there's something people in the community can do that really helps law enforcement members at times like this. We'll share more on that in just a few minutes here in the show. But now let's head over to KCCI's Bo Bowman. He's live on Southeast 35th Circle. That's where the initial call came through. Bo, you've been digging into what led up to this morning.
Yeah, Kayla, it all started here in this Easter Lake neighborhood, just in the southeast corner of the city. Officers were called here for a person violating a no contact order around 3:30 this morning. About 20 minutes later, officers found the suspect driving his car and began to chase him. 5 minutes after that, the suspect crashed his car off the road and got out with a gun, and that's when shots were fired. Now, neighbors who live on this street say it's not the first time police have been called to this house for similar incidents. One of them said officers were here just yesterday afternoon.
Came back outside, then seen the police showed up. Weren't here for maybe 45 minutes, 30 minutes. Then they left, so we just assumed same old deal before. They've had them here before for it. Hanging off the window.
Now, we did confirm through court documents that the no contact order between the woman who owns the house and the suspect was just filed yesterday afternoon. We're not naming those people right now until police identify the suspect. We're live in Des Moines. Bo Bowman, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.